Hi everyone, Karen Miner Hurd here. It's an awesome Tuesday night and the sunset was beautiful here, and I wanted to share with you how many of you guys have had a friend start a home business, or maybe you've been thinking about one yourself, or maybe it's a mobile business and you found out your friend's in a business and you want to run like 100 miles in the other direction, like fast. Well, let me share with you, there's like 5 things they would love you to know about their home business. So if it's all right, I'm going to tell you on their behalf. First off, the thing they want you to know is it's not about bugging you to death. If they're in a good business and being trained right, they're not there to bug you and pester you. Most businesses, when they're new, people start with people they know. That's only natural. But in modern home businesses, those expand really fast, and social media makes it very, very possible for people to do these businesses without bugging their friends and family to death. So they might ask you to participate or to help them in a launch event or something like that, but they're really not there to bug you to death. Another thing they want you to know is they really do own it. If you're in something like I'm in, my business can be sold. It can be inherited by my kids. I really do own it. So some companies are indeed set up where there's not really a lot of ownership. They're just kind of like a loose affiliate or partnership, but your friend's home business, they own it. The other thing they'd like you to know about is tax breaks. You know, you look at your paycheck and you see that piece, it's called FICA, that's Social Security. And then there's income tax for your state and the federal government. Sometimes there's also a city tax. And one of the things that your big friend wants you to know about their home business is they're getting huge tax breaks. That computer that last week was not a tax write-off, now it is. That internet that wasn't a tax write-off, now it is. Driving out to see you and maybe sharing some information with you before, now that is a tax-deductible trip. A lot of those things that most people don't get tax write-offs for, business owners do. With mobile businesses, that's why one reason why they're so popular is it allows people to be in business without a huge upfront cost or a huge amount of overhead. And that's one thing that they'd love for you to know. They'd also love for you to know that it's a real business. It's an actual business. It's usually about the distribution of products or services or intellectual property like digital tools, but it's real. And how most home and mobile businesses work is your friend is partnered with the company, and that company picks up a lot of the logistics and the regulatory work, allowing your friend to basically be the marketing and education arm. So that's kind of how they work. The other thing is it's legit. And I know this when I got started in my mobile business. My dad was actually in a scam. He hid all the products in the basement under a sheet so my mom wouldn't know about the huge, I don't know, I think it was like a $10,000 investment, and that was like in the 60s. And when I was a little girl, I got a phone call from my mom because both my parents worked during the day, and I was a latchkey kid, and she called me up and she said, "I want you to hide the newspaper." And I said, "Why would I hide the newspaper?" She said, "Your father's business partner has been arrested. He's in a pyramid scheme." I was 10, and I just thought, well, wouldn't Dad find that out at the next meeting? I don't know. I didn't know how hiding the newspaper was going to be a big help. So what your friend wants you to know is that it's legitimate. Here's something else they want you to know, and why they are willing to share it with you is they see a lot of benefits, and they think maybe you'd like the benefits too. And if your friend is being trained well and you're not open, they'll move on. All right, they really aren't there to harass you and to bug you. But this has been what most people, and why so many people do mobile or home businesses, also called network marketing today, is it is the lowest investment, lowest risk, highest potential gain for the average person in the business, because an average franchise can run what? If you wanted to get a McDonald's franchise, if you still could, you're talking millions of dollars for a Hardee's franchise. I think a Sonic franchise is probably now over 100,000. And it takes usually several years to see that back. And with a franchise, I don't know if you know this, but you actually have to pay them a monthly royalty fee. And so when your friend got into their mobile or their home business, that stuff isn't there for them, and it allowed them the flexibility. This is why it's so very popular with women, is it allows women to have a lot of flexibility around kids and taking care of elderly parents, especially if, you know, if they're older. If the woman herself is older, she's going to have elderly parents, school, church activities, all that kind of stuff. She loves the flexibility. She loves the tax breaks. And you know what? If she's in a good company, or your friend is in a good company, those products or services are really helping make an impact in other people's lives. And the reason why they're done through this channel as opposed to something else is because the company is paying them instead of paying for ad banners, digital banners, SEO, pay-per-click, billboards, TV, radio, and all the kinds of ways companies have to pay to advertise. It goes into people instead of really random advertising. And it's been shown again and again and again that operating people to people is more efficient and oftentimes allows a premium product to be delivered to the marketplace for less than it would cost if it was in, like, say, a department store. All right, so that's what your friend wants you to know. I'm so glad all you guys, I see all you guys here. It's great to have you. If you have any questions about what starting a home business might look like, no pressure. I have some ebooks for you, and I'd be happy to get you one of those. You can take a look at it, see if it's anything that we should talk about or not. But it's really important. The other thing your friend would like you to know when they start their home business is they really do value your support and encouragement. Your opinion's important to them. So do encourage them. That's going to be really helpful to them. I hope this has kind of lifted the lid a little bit. I know there's a lot of curiosity about home businesses, but people are sometimes, because they're afraid of being pressured, there's sometimes they don't want to pull back the curtain and look. So I thought I'd pull it back for you tonight. God bless you guys. Hope that helps. I know in our lives, it has what has made, given me the ability to be an at-home mom with 5 kids and homeschool and still pay for braces. 4 sets at last count. Anyway, God bless you guys. Have an awesome night. And again, if you have a comment, if you've had a friend, you got a question about what a home business can be like does your friend really have to do whatever as they say, please go ahead and put it in the comment or message me. I get to all of my messages personally, and I do come back around. If you're watching this on the replay, thanks for stopping by and watching, and just put replay in the hashtag, in the comment thread. And thank you for joining me. God bless you guys.